Kia ora, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. It is an honor and a privilege to be speaking with you today. I want to welcome you to my new studio. I feel so incredibly blessed to have this space to be able to create content for you. On this week's podcast, I wanted to take a quote from one of my favorite authors growing up. His name is Roald Dahl. In his book, My Uncle Oswald, he says this: I began to realize how important it was to be an enthusiast in life. He taught me that if you're interested in something, no matter what it is, go at it full speed ahead. Embrace it with both arms. Hug it, love it, and above all, become passionate about it. Lukewarm is no good. Hot is no good either. White hot and passionate is the only thing to be. I love this quote because it is talking about something that is so essential to all of us and how we carry out the passions in our life. So, the first point that I wanted to make out is this. It's the power of enthusiasm, and being all in your life starts to shape and change your life forever. Becoming lukewarm or being hot isn't good enough in our lives. We need to explore how to become more enthusiastic with the things that we are passionate about. When you are passionate, when you stoke the fires of enthusiasm, it starts to open up new doors and new opportunities in your life. The way that it does that is because becoming passionate and enthusiastic about the things that you are into is an infectious thing. I love talking with people and asking them what they are passionate about. When they are passionate, their life comes forth. Their face brightens up. They are ready to interact and just share what is on their heart. When we get a chance to share what we are enthusiastic and passionate about in life, we open up. We open up not only ourselves to other people, but we also open up opportunities for others to come into our own lives. As we open up, it brings opportunities that we might not even think about, because what we're doing is that we're showing our best self to others. We are showing what we are interested in. We're showing what we are passionate about. And that passion is infectious to other people. We show the vibrancy and the vitality of life when we show our passions and are enthusiastic about it. What this does is that when we are going through difficult times as well, it actually helps us build resilience, because as we stoke the fires of our passions and our enthusiasm, it lets us get over the humps that tries to block our way from future progress, because we are resilient. When you start to pursue your curiosities, when you start to really dig in and go all in, it starts to shape the way that your life and the trajectory of your life moves. You can never quite predict what may come about when you start becoming passionate about what you want to do. The second thing is this: reject the lukewarm life. Being lukewarm is not that great, right? Because when we are cold, we want to be warm. We want to be hot. When we are hot, we want to be cool. It's never quite that great to be lukewarm. If you've ever had some water and you just have lukewarm water, you want to spit it out. In the same way, when we are pursuing things that we're passionate about, don't put half an effort, half the energy. It just doesn't produce what it is supposed to. You might as well go all the way or not at all. What it does is it actually limits your potential, because you're not actually putting your best foot forward. As opposed to, think about in your life, when you have put a lukewarm effort or a half effort versus when you have wholeheartedly pursued something. When you did that, you put your whole energy and effort behind it. And as a result, you likely produce something much greater because of that effort that you put into it. That shows up in the results. It shows up in the confidence that you have. It shows up in the fulfillment that you ultimately derive out of what you have done. So put your all into it. And finally, become white hot. in what you are pursuing. Harness your passion with purpose. What this means about being truly passionate is this. It means it's beyond the hype or the trends or what is going on in that present moment in time. But being passionate means that you are putting and engaging your whole self into whatever that you choose to do. When you harness your whole self, that sense of passion drives you and pushes you forward. When you cultivate passion intentionally, what this means is by committing yourself, showing up consistently, and embracing discomfort when it comes, because when you start to pursue growth, it will be uncomfortable. But in that uncomfortable stage, you will start to grow bigger and bigger and greater. As you grow bigger and greater, you will continue to get more uncomfortable in the new spaces and places that you fill, but become consistent in that passion. Stoke the fire. Become white hot. I have been learning how to smoke meat, and as part of that process, what I've been learning to do is fire management. I've been learning how to stoke the coals, start it off white hot so that it can get up to temperature, and then manage the heat as it continues so that it can be consistent. The more consistent I am with the temperature, the better the end product becomes. In the same way, learn to stoke the fires within you. What do you need to remain consistent? What do you need to remain fruitful? What do you need to get a good end product? Stoke the fire so that you can be white hot. Whenever situations become difficult, you will be able to grow up and out of that. So, this coming week, I want to challenge you. Pursue one thing with your whole heart, whatever that might be. Is it something that you can become consistent in for just 1 week? Comment down below what that is, and I'm going to hold you to that. Next week, I'm going to ask you at the beginning of the podcast, what is the one thing that you pursued last week that you were consistent in? Let's all become better, more passionate, more enthusiastic, and let's make the world a better place by sharing our enthusiasm with others. It is infectious, and it's the best kind of infection, becoming passionate, driven, and motivated to make the world much better than what we have found it. So, with that said, have a great week.